Seattle came into Washington looking to start a winning streak. They came within 2 points of forcing overtime and tying the game, but it is not enough. The Washington football team wins 17-15 the final.
A really frustrating trip for us to come all the way out and hang in the game. You know, we didn't play very well, complimentary at all, and but to have a chance to to be right there at the end, I'm really proud of the way these guys keep battling and fighting hard and doing what we need to do to hit the heck out of people and make things happen when we get a chance. But the results just aren't coming, man. We can't get these games won.
Seattle's best offensive possession of the game came in the first quarter. They didn't need a lot of plays to cover the entire field or to cap it with a touchdown pass to Gerald Everett.
I thought we had the big third down conversion for the touchdown to Gerald on the end of the first quarter. I believe it was, and that was a great catch by him. And just I zoomed it in there. He made an unbelievable catch. Guy was all over him.
Washington found a way to stay on the field a lot in this game, but the defense came up with some big stops and some big plays. How about the hit Quandre Diggs leveled that resulted in an interception by Jamal Adams?
Just tips and overthrows, got to get those, and we preach that. And Diggs and Bobby, obviously he forced it over the top, and Diggs broke on it, made a hell of a play, and I came over and made the pick. So, but. Obviously you want the win to go with it.
The Seahawks get points from an unlikely source. Following a Washington touchdown, the extra point is blocked, and it is RASHEEM Green, the big man, rumbling all the way down the field for 2 points.
The call started by, I said this earlier in this other interview, with Big Allen Puna getting penetration, that really helped me. With them getting penetration, that helped me come free, not just really. So without the guys to the left and right, that play wouldn't have happened. I just got the block and I seen the ball just it happened fast, but the ball just seemed like it was just floating. I just grabbed it and just started running. I just just try not to get tackled like I did last time.
We put such pride in that group taking their shots every chance we get. It's really important to us to show great effort. He has been phenomenal all year long and always going and always making the effort. And he's been close so many times that it's just fitting that he finally got one. But to pick it up and run and do it all, man, what a great moment. And it was a great play for the game. It gave us that that chance to tie the thing up. And it's a rare play that happens, but it was a great effort, and the guys were so fired up for him.
Seattle heads into the locker room tied 9-9. They get the ball to start the third quarter, but that offense just isn't clicking. They open the second half with 4 straight 3-and-outs.
We came out fast and executing at a high level in the first half, but just didn't translate to the second half.
We had a good first half. We didn't have that many plays. We had a good first half, and then second half we didn't do what we needed to do.
A few big stops by the defense give Seattle a final chance. Russell Wilson looking for that last drive magic on his birthday, and the Seahawks do find a way to move the ball.
Classic, the last thing when I was pumping him up before he went out, he said, "We've done this before." That was the last thing he said before he went on the field to go take care of that drive, and all those guys came through, made those catches, and we protected them well in that sequence, all of that, and then we came through with the big play. So that's kind of what we expect. That's why we have that belief.
There is life when Russell finds Freddie SWAIN in the end zone for a 32-yard touchdown pass.
I just seemed too high, and I took the middle, and Russ did a good job of stepping up in the pocket and keeping the play alive and hit me down the middle.
All they need is a 2-point conversion to tie it up with just seconds remaining. But instead of finding SWAIN again, it is an interception.
Down by 2 and just going for the 2-point conversion and kind of doubled DK, kind of doubled Tyler for a second. Freddie popped over for a second. I tried to zoom in there, and the guy made a good play.
A crazy sequence gives the Seahawks hope with 15 seconds to go. Ultimately, an onside kick that's recovered is negated by a penalty, and the Seahawks run out of opportunities.
We need another guy outside the hash mark, and we didn't line it up right. On the offside, you have to have the number of guys outside the hash mark and the numbers, and we had, I don't know, when we We work on it all the time, but we didn't line up right. So it was just an alignment error. This team is just loaded with heart and hang in there in belief. They're believing that we're going to win. They believed all the way till the second onside kick we were going to win the game. You know, and that's if without that belief they couldn't fight like that. But to fight and hang on and to give us a chance.
The Seahawks lose to the Washington football team 17-15. They return home next week to host the division rivals San Francisco 49ers.